Real pleased with how recruiting went. I think anytime you get to this day, it's a culmination of a lot of hard work and effort by our staff. I think our staff did an outstanding job. You got to improve your program where you know you need to improve your program. Of the 23 players that joined our program today, 14 are line of scrimmage players, mid-skill and big-skill guys. We saw very easily in our season this year we struggled on both lines of scrimmage, consistently being able to run the ball and stop the run. And I certainly feel like we've addressed our most pressing need was on both lines of scrimmage to develop playmakers and depth on both lines of scrimmage. And so I'm really excited about the guys we've got in that group, and also 8 skill guys, which includes a quarterback. We'd like to sign a quarterback every year. I think that's important. A kicker, Austin Harden, a guy that came in and did an outstanding job for us, and we're real pleased about him coming from Marist. We'll know about this class in 2 or 3 years. I'll tell you the same thing I said last year. I mean, football's a developmental game, and you've got to develop the players. I'm really excited about Jeff Dillman and Jesse Ackerman and our strength staff, our coaching staff, but the job that they do in getting our players in here and doing a nice job with them. And we'll know a lot more about this class in 2 or 3 years.
And Will, I guess the news today was kind of flipping Fowler. How big was that coming on late?
Well, again, you know, you recruit through this process, and sometimes when you get there to signing day, you're leaving it up to a young man and his family and make a decision. And you know, I think Dante had a good fit here at Florida as far as his position was concerned, his opportunity was concerned, and we're excited to add another good pass rusher to our program. We had made the decision we were going to recruit another quarterback at the end of November, and of course Charlie left for Kansas the 1st of December. I do think that position is different than every other position as far as identifying the critical factors, number one, but having a good feel for that quarterback coach, coordinator position to have kind of a guy that he wanted to recruit. And so when we hired, I held off on all of that, obviously evaluated the tape and got everything ready. In the moment we hired Brent, he and I sat down and talked about what we needed to do at that position, and we pinpointed Skylar from the beginning. You know, obviously I think every kid and their family or whoever's close to them narrowed down the recruiting process of maybe the schools they're looking at. And as they kind of narrow that down, they probably pay a lot of attention to the depth chart. You know, we don't really address the depth chart a whole lot. I get very concerned when a player asks me about the depth chart more than about once, because, you know, if they don't want to compete, they don't need to come here. They're going to compete. We don't make any promises. We promise an opportunity, and that's it. An opportunity to come in here, and if you're the best at your position, you'll play. If you're the best at your position, you'll start. I don't really care where you're from or what grade you are. You know, we owe that to the University of Florida.